the silliness that is minor league indoor football was put into high relief for me.
See, nobody cares. Nice hat.
So this last weekend, I was traveling and got the opportunity to go see the IFL game between the Sharks and the Blizzard. It was a big highlight for me, and there's a lot that I want to say about it. But first, I want to congratulate Team Japan, who apparently beat Team America in the under 18s, or maybe it was the under 20s. That's a good thing for all concerned. Of course, I would have been rooting for Team America, but the fact that other countries are developing a high enough interest to get good at the game is a good thing. I also wanted to mention that it looks like the Beaumont Renegades, which were originally slated to go into the AIF, are probably going to go into the National Arena League. Sounds good. I think the NAL is finally going to get some stability, but of course, that's been the hope all along, and it just has never come to be. Also, there was some information about a team called the Stockton Crusaders, which I think are going to go into the IFL, which would put them at 18 or 19 teams, depending on the Dakota Bucks. I think it's going to go to the IFL because if you look at their website and their Twitter feed, they have some connections with the Bay Area Panthers. And of course, the IFL has two California teams. They've got the Panthers, of course, and also the San Diego Strike Force. The IFL. So I have a couple quick notes for the marketing team in the IFL. There's a data point that you may have overlooked. So again, I was traveling with a bunch of women, and I had two tickets. I kind of knew that nobody really wanted to go, but I wound up going with a 70-year-old Vietnamese woman who had been in America for about 3 days at this point, and had never been to a game before, to my knowledge, any sporting event really. But she really had a good time. I had a good time too, of course, but I was planning on having a good time, and I knew that it was going to be sort of my sort of thing. But again, 70-year-old Vietnamese woman, not a sports fan, not an American, but she enjoyed the show. I think she enjoyed all of the interactions with mascots, and this was some kind of Christmas in July event that they had. All of the staff there were wonderful. The facility itself was fantastic. So that's also where the ECHL Icemen play, and it is superlative. So the crowd was pretty big. I mean, we were able to stretch out, but it was, it wasn't packed, but it was a pretty good crowd. I think the Sharks have to be one of the cornerstone teams of the IFL, maybe a team that's actually making some money. I'm not sure, but again, they did just a great job of keeping things moving. The action was good. The game itself was pretty good. I did want to say also that I would like to see the IFL in particular, which now has, I think, the best video product, even ahead of the AFL, and they spent a lot of money on theirs. They're coming up with their championship game, and I'm hoping to see that game really blow things out of the water as far as the digital product goes. But I would like to see all of these teams freely talking about, all of these leagues freely talking about the other leagues, even if it's smack talk. But I would like to see, I've always talked about that Super League. I would like to see there come a day when relegation came in play, and I really do think even now the NAL, it would be great if they went to the IFL and said, listen, our model is that we want these stable teams to go into an even more stable league, and to do that, we would be, they would be willing to set it up to where you had a Division One and a Division Two. Division One and Two teams could still play each other, but it would just be set up in such a way that to earn your way into the top tier, you had to show excellence not only on the field but also with operations. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I really had a good time. Everything was top-notch, professional. They spent the money. It was like the Arena Football League in the old days when they were spending money. Let me know what you think, and have a great day.